Shri Gurave Namaha. dIkshitAnubhavah. Shri Muthuswami Dikshitar, the youngest among the trinity of South Indian classical music, is a saintly scholar and enlightened composer and occupies a revered niche in the hearts of musicians and connoisseurs. Comprehension and rendition of Shri Dikshitar's compositions mark the graduation of a musician's cognition and mastery over music. Shri Dikshitar followed Venkatamakhi's Sangeeta Paddhati. One has to qualify for this school of music to learn and explore Dikshitar's compositions that bear the stamp of certain unique characteristics, such as treatment of ragas to articulate the pretty phrases, precise presentation of several ragas of rarity, revelation of fascinating details of the pilgrim centers that he visited, connoting mystical significance, richness of alliteration and prosody, magical and dexterous interlacing of rakamudras into the texture of the composition, set to suladitalas that prompt a unique and exact kalapramana for their rendition. Most of these compositions demand revisits in the form of fresh interpretations, change of perception, and complete surrender to the composer for them to yield their inner essence and beauty. Shri Subbarama Dikshitar, Muthuswami Dikshitar's nephew, compiled Dikshitar's compositions with utmost precision and attention to details in his work Sangeeta Sampradaya Pradarshini. The Raga Lakshana, Gamaka Chinha, and other details have been specifically prescribed for every composition with clarity in a definitive manner. Thus, Pradarshini serves as an authentic source for a musician keen on a true experience of Shri Muthuswami Dikshitar's compositions. dIkshitAnubhavah is an outcome of a divine inspiration and intends to guide musicians and sahridayas in their pursuit of such experiential learning of these compositions. dIkshitAnubhavah has sprung from a fascinating concept that emerged for the larger good of the fraternity of musicians. Its objectives are discovery of the hidden treasures in Shri Muthuswami Dikshitar's compositions for the benefit of musicians and devotees, documentation and presentation of his works in as genuine a manner as possible, providing an easy and ready access to the kritis to facilitate a holistic experience, retaining their high quality. The lofty objectives set for the project deserve to be supported by an equally upright, dedicated and committed person, and this was Shri M.D. Gopal, the sole sponsor of the whole project, who dedicates it to the Supreme and the Trinity. A project of this nature and stature demands not merely an expert musician, but a person with an in-depth knowledge of music, content with nothing less than perfection. Moreover, these being Dikshitar's creations, it is almost indispensable for one delving into them to possess Sanskrit Bhasha Jnanam as well. By God's grace, this project has the good fortune to be executed by Dr. T.S. Satyavati, who perfectly fits the bill, being an excellent musician and profound scholar both in music and Sanskrit. Dr. Satyavati was ably assisted by her senior disciples Vidushis Shilpa Shashidhar, Archana Bhoj, and Anjana P. Rao in this great mission. These 124 kritis have been grouped in sets of compositions based on the deity or the theme. Each of the kritis is preceded by a dhyana shloka or sayyul chosen appropriately to establish the context and thus enhance the receptivity of the kriti that follows. These musical visions have been recorded in Studio Ananya, Bengaluru, to the accompaniment of Vidushi Nalina Mohan on violin, Vidwan K.U. Jayachandra Rao on mridangam, and Vidushi Manjula Surendra on veena, all artists of competence, proficiency, and wholehearted involvement. This colossal endeavor is meant for the well-being of society with no expectation of returns, either in terms of money or name. It's an offer made to the divine power and a blessing to estates. Om Tat Sat.